Hey, first grade, and hey, parents. This is kind of for both of you. Today and tomorrow, in reading and in math, you will be doing an IXL assessment. And the purpose of this assessment is to help your teachers. We want to know what you know already and what we need to teach you. So we use the grades of these assessments to kind of gear where we're teaching and where we're starting what we're teaching. So we were normally start these assessments at the very beginning of the school year, but because of e-learning and a couple different things, we just got our login information for IXL in first grade. So we are starting them this week. So we're going to take 2 days to do the reading and math assessments, okay? So let me show you how to log on to IXL. If you're on Clever and you see IXL, do not log in that way for this assessment. You need to actually go on IXL.com. And I just kind of have a quick thing right there. I'll just walk you through this. Click on IXL.com, and right there you'll type your username and password when you click on it. I sent an email to my homeroom class that has your IXL information with your username and password. If you're in my reading class, but in Miss Meldrum's homeroom, she has your IXL username and password, so she will make sure you have that and she'll send that information to you. So when you go ahead and you sign in after you put your username and password, you're going to go to something called diagnostic. Now, when I signed in some students today in my class just to do a quick check, it didn't show like that. Instead, if you looked over here, it had like three little, like a hamburger thing, and I clicked on that, and then underneath it, it said diagnostic. So wherever you see diagnostic, that's where you'll go ahead and click on it. Hopefully yours will show up right there like this paper says it should. When you're done signing in there, it'll say step into the arena. It's kind of grayed out here when you do it, but then it says step into the arena. And you should have an arena for math and ELA, it's called, or reading, at the same time. It'll switch back and forth to math questions, ELA questions, math questions, reading questions. It'll go back and forth to those types of questions. So you will have those to do for reading and math, and you'll answer the questions. But first, before it does that, it'll say, which question do you want to start with? It doesn't matter which one you pick. Pick one, it'll still take you on a path to answer all the questions that you need to answer in your diagnostic. When you answer the question, hover over it when you need to put an answer in, like kind of put your cursor over it and click, and that'll open up your ABCs or your 1, 2, 3s to put the answer in, and then don't forget to hit submit. If for some reason you absolutely have no idea of the answer and you hit submit and there's nothing there, it'll ask you, you left the answer blank, are you sure you want to submit it? You may hit it, submit it blank. It'll just ask you to make sure that's what you were trying to do. After every answer, it works behind the scene and it kind of directs you to where you need to go to the next question. Keep answering and it helps narrow down what you specifically need to work on. So don't give up. I started it in one class today just to see how it worked, and there were questions that were really difficult for them. And they're like, Miss Axtell, can you do this for me? Can you help me? And I'm like, I can't help you because I want to know what you know. So I did not help them at all. I just said, give it your best try. What do you think it would be? Or try hitting submit with nothing there. And again, it'll ask you, you sure you want to submit it? You didn't put anything there. You can hit submit again and see if it keeps you moving. Okay? Again, do your best. Mom and dad don't need to help you with it because I don't want the answer correct if you don't know how to do it. And you can see your levels. You can kind of view where you are. So it keeps going. It's going to ask you, I believe, about, don't get scared by this, 100 questions in math and reading, okay? So it should take you today for, I would say, set your timer for 30 minutes and work on it for 30 minutes today. Tomorrow, set your timer for 30 minutes, work on it for 30 minutes. After tomorrow, I will check it to see if you've gotten far enough where it'll give me enough information that I know where you are. So set your timer for about 30 minutes. If you want to go a little longer, that's fine, you may, but I try to get at least 30 minutes of your assessment done today and tomorrow. If it's not done, if after tomorrow you still didn't give me enough information on your assessment, I'll probably have you do it again on Monday. No problem. We'll do the same thing on Monday. If I don't have enough information by Friday, we'll set our timer for 30 minutes. We'll do it again on Monday till we get to where I could tell where you are at and where I could tell and Miss Meldrum could tell what we need to keep working on you with. Okay. So again, we just want you to do your best. And I think that would be all you need to do. Let's see. Check out your current levels. That will be after it is done. Um, and then once we get these levels figured out, we will assign things on IXL. And then when we assign them, you can go on Clever. But for this assessment, do not go through Clever. Go through IXL.com. Use the email I gave mom and dad today with your username and password. Click on that. Um, click diagnostic. Hit, I think it's, what does it say it was called? Hold on. It was called, hold on. I just lost you. Let's see. Are we still there? Yeah. Click on, I'm learning along this with you. This is the first time I did this today. Diagnostic. Oh, step into the arena. Then I'll give you 2 questions and do those 2 questions or pick one of those 2 questions and then go ahead and get started. Hit your timer for 30 minutes and you will be done with reading for the day. If you have any questions, have mom or dad send me an email and I will help try to walk through them because I don't want this to be confusing for you or stressful. Okay, just want you to do your best. All right, 2 days. You've got to do this. So I will see you on Monday.